Kuenzang Nima and welcome to another exciting episode of Face to Face. This is your host, 𝗙𝗵𝗲. Today we have an amazing animation creator who won a Golden Award at Beskop Tshechu, and he created an animation called Waiting for Promises. Kuenzang Nima, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Kuenzang Nima, thank you for the wonderful opportunity. My name is Kuenzang Nima. I'm a self-taught artist, sort of filmmaker, and an animator.
So what is your motivation or inspiration, sir?
Motivation and inspiration, there isn't exactly any fixed motivation. I've been drawing since the age of 4, and my father is a very renowned traditional artist. So I must have gotten the interest and sort of wonder for art from him. So the interest and passion for filmmaking just came up as I was just drawing throughout the years.
So we gotta thank your dad for...
Yes, he's quite the big inspiration.
Thank you. And can you please share your storyline of your animations?
The animation is very straightforward, very simple. It's about a chair who sits in a cafe, just throughout the years, just being there, existing, and it's struggling to find meaning. The chair, and then it's about how the inner meaning is about how we just seem to stay in life in the same position throughout life, just wondering what to do, what not to do, what's our purpose in life. So I was sort of wanted to depict that. There is no ending or exact storyline.
It's sort of suspensions. So most of artists, we create our own through our own experiences. So how was yours based on?
This was based on when I was most of my friends were moving on to college, doing this, that. I was just stuck at home. In COVID, I was planning to move down to Australia with my 𝗙𝗶𝗺, but then I thought, is that what I really want to do more? So I thought it was like a gamble. So I said, let's not do that. Let's try and focus on art. So it was like a risk. So it's sort of like being the chair, not being able to move around, wondering what's right, what's wrong. So you just have to be there, but you just have to hold your ground and be very strong-minded. So in some sense, it was about how I was feeling at that time.
So Waiting for Promises seems interesting. So can you please share about the genre?
The genre of the movie, I guess, is animated fiction. There's nothing too deep about it, just animated fiction.
So in order to create an animation, you have to have techniques or software. So what software did you use, or techniques or methods?
The technique is just 2D, just hand-painted drawings, frame by frame. The softwares I use are prominently 3: Blender, After Effects, and Clip Studio Paint. So Clip Studio Paint is the one that I use for all the art frame by frame, and I did the compositing and the finishing in After Effects. Blender was just used to pre-visualize the scenes to help me with the drawing.
As a youth creator, so how was the support from your parents or anyone from family, friends?
Very supportive. It's not to brag, but at least I have a wonderful family, especially my father. He himself being an artist, he knows the struggle, he knows what it takes, and the sort of the vision that we have as an artist, the struggles. He understands it very well. So the support was very much present.
So your father has been the pillar of your journey.
And my mother also. She's very supportive.
So how long did it take to complete?
It took me about 4 months, 3 months of production and 1 month of writing, story building.
So did you collaborate with anyone, or artists or musicians?
No. It was all one-man project. The music was royalty-free music from here and there, but it was just a one-man show.
So what feedbacks or drawbacks did you receive from the audiences or judges?
Mainly it was with the technical side, was with sound, because I don't have much experience with sound reading or anything. It's very difficult. Even I knew the sound wasn't top-notch. And in terms of art, they said it was good, but in terms of story progression, there was a bit of lack of continuity, and the story was a bit weak. Well, not that well portrayed. So I do have a lot of stuff to fix. I got a very long way to go as a filmmaker.
As a young filmmaker, how do you feel about it? Stepping ahead is not an easy job. So how do you feel about it?
It was interesting. It was exciting. At least it's because it's my passion. It's very fun. It's very tiring though. It's extremely exhausting. Sometimes you wonder, is this the right thing to do? Is it not? And there's always a self-doubt. But it's at the same time, it's very interesting. The process. You have to find references, draw. You have to make a story. You have to meet people. You have to talk to other artists. Get some idea, perspective. So the journey was very fun. I really enjoyed the process.
How do you think about the popularity of animation in the near future?
And it's already very popular. But the Bhutanese animation is almost close to non-existent. More like it's not exact. We don't have much products out in the market, but there are very well created foreign movies like Disney, DreamWorks, especially Japanese animation. People love animation. It's even my cousin uncle. He's 40 and he still likes watching anime, Dragon Ball Z. So I think animation is quite well received by the people.
Your animation is sort of a Japanese creation, so how was it?
It was definitely Japanese inspired. The owner and founder of Ghibli, Miyazaki, I took inspiration from him. I don't have any specific art style, but so it was quite the wonder, what art style should I choose? So which way should I go? I thought Miyazaki was quite the interesting one. So I took inspiration from him. I got his books. I viewed some of his interview, his creation processes, and I thought, let's go with that. So I tried out his method and art style.
So do you have plan on creating our own Bhutanese?
Definitely. Like there's also one regret with this current animation, because Bhutan we don't have as much references now. So it's very difficult to create it from the ground up. It was quite a challenging task. So for this project I failed, but at least for the next projects I'm definitely going to include a lot of Bhutanese heritage and components.
Animator fans will be very curious about it.
Yes.
So is there any upcoming projects you're excited about?
Currently there is one. I'm trying to make a light romance short film called Chasing Sunflowers. So that is my current project I'm working on. Might take a while, but it's under production.
Looking forward. So is there anything that you want to share about your animation?
There's not much to share, but
It's sort of inspiration to the upcoming.
If it's inspiration or advice, I would say discipline. If you're working to, no matter what aspect in life, animation, filmmaking, engineering, anything, it's discipline. The ability to stay strong-minded and just keep moving forward without worrying about the results and just following your passion. You need to have extreme amounts of discipline. So have discipline.
So now we have come to the end of our conversation. So thank you for joining us despite your busy schedules. And congratulations for winning a Golden Award.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you. To the viewer, thank you for watching our show. And please do not forget to like, share and support. Thank you and take care.